Honeykin's it's like a competitor, but it's a path wrought with danger. But yeah, oh no. Yeah, I just don't have a lot of faith.
Have a lot of faith.
Can we win? Oh, I don't have a lot of faith in my ability to shamelessly do the reruns this stage for some reason. So
I see. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
8 hours of craft of a perfect fantasy roster. Yeah. Like, you know what you're missing, Max? Is like your autism is capped. You need to enter like a spreadsheet stage. And once you enter a spreadsheet stage...
Enk's game said that he has like a full spreadsheet with like all these adjustments and this, that, the other. And I just asked him in the chat, like, have you been formally diagnosed? Like in a respectful way, like, have you been diagnosed? Because I think if you're in the spreadsheet stage of Overwatch Fantasy, like you're in too deep. You know, you're too far gone. Like,
it's like yesterday when you asked me about the format. And then within like a couple of hours, I'm like, look at this spreadsheet for a second.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you're in deep. You're the type of guy.
You asked a throwaway question, and then I was busy for a few hours. You know.
Well, the thing is, Xavier, that's the difference between you and me, right? Like when Overwatch League ended, you started a podcast. A year later, you've got yourself a podcast, a fantasy league website, and a new journalism website for the game. I just sit here playing marbles. Like,
you've become like, I don't know, you know, Artosis, the StarCraft, StarCraft caster. If he is very much known as like, I guess like a high intelligence caster, you know, like adds all the color to Tasteless. But if you ever watch his stream, it is just aids upon aids upon aids of layers and shit. I feel like that's the trajectory you're on.
Harrison, where is this picture from? Like, where did you get that? Where is this?
What is it?
Where the Avril Defector has like a black and white photo of me, and I have like no idea where it's from. Like, where did he get that? What the fuck? Where did you pull this from? And then I ask him where did he get it from, and he just replies, Avril no way L, Avril no way R. I'm going headset today. Today's too long to do IEMs all day. I'm gonna cry.
I might be undiagnosed. Yeah. There's a guy in Streamer Discord I'm in who makes spreadsheets for Elden Ring randomizer races. Yeah, that sounds right. You planned every roster move until week 6, Floro. All possibilities, changes, almost everything. Yep, we're all diagnosing. Thank you, AskKaz, for the 18 months.
It's a video from Twitter. Is this when I'm asking about the... Is this the video on Twitter when I'm asking about what that lizard is? Like, it's so random. Like, I'm out in the sun, so it must be the lizard video. I feel like there's not many videos of me in the real world.
What are the co-streamer giveaways? We've got an SSG skin pack to give away tonight. During the SSG game, of course. And then we've got a billion codes to give away at the end of the stream. There are...
Did you get the Fibble hookup?
I got the hookup. Let me make sure to answer it. Open it off stream. Otherwise, tonight's going to be a little bit less underwhelming. So we've got... Oh, wow. So the things we've got... Season 18 Ultimate Battle Pass. Season 18 Starter Packs, free of nose a piece. 2 Cassidy Mythic Weapon Skins. 2 Reaper Mythic Weapon Skins, 2 Pool Party bundles, and 3 SSG team packs as well.
What the fuck? They gave you like a really good bundle.
Yeah, this
like,
is
they
actually
give you some really good shit.
Like
the mythic skins are like 40 or 50 bucks.
Yeah.
Aren't they? Like that's
so.
Dude, fuck giving that shit away. Just sell that shit secondhand for 80%. You know, like you can make a killing today, and you don't even have to stream for it. Sorry, Fibble gave me nothing today. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to go offline. And then there's just like 10 to 15 listings on some aftermarket website.
When are we doing these? Yeah, after OWCS North America tonight. We'll do the classic. We'll do the marbles and the wheel. So if you're looking for a timeout as well, and there might be a timeout with your name on it if you're so lucky.
Can we get one of those choosing beggars that posts about you on Reddit? Like how unfair it is that you get timed out from the stream if you enter the gamble and you get put on the wheel?
What I've attempted, if you've ever played, like for gambling games or like on gambling websites, this is how they get you. Is you don't just have to do like one thing to win. You have to like spin a wheel to spin a wheel, and what that does to the odds is it completely fucks you. So I think what I've actually just done is invent
the wheel on wheel.
Yeah, the wheel on wheel is actually a great way just to make the odds astronomical. Because the first wheel is pretty hard. Because to win a chance to spin the wheel, you have to win the marble. Star Wars! Keep your eyes peeled. Mute, mute, mute. Fuck.
I'm muted, mate. I'm muted.
But yeah, so you have to win the marbles race, which is hard enough. But then you have to spin the wheel as well. To be fair, there's more prizes than timeouts. Your odds are still good.
I like that though. The marbles into timeout is so good for prolonging shit. Like I should do that honestly. What's the wheel website?
I can't remember. I can find it for you. GB normally sets it up for me.
I'm gonna start torturing.
It's just called wheelofnames.com.
Wheel of Names. Okay.
Oh, GB says she'll send it to you.
Thanks, GB. S+ tier moderator, if you even care about my opinion.
Excited for you to do your ranking all the moderators stream. You need something to do for a few hours,
when I rank my viewers. When I rank my viewers, and I rank my viewers like when I was doing a random Oblivion stream like many months ago, and I think I killed like half of my community's parasocial relationship with me then and there when they realized that I don't recognize their profile pictures.
Wait, Discord profile pictures or like?
Yeah, Discord profile pictures.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was talking to you the other day. You know, it was like someone was recommending someone from the Untcord for a position at OWTV, and I was like, I recognize the name, but I can't match like the name to the person, if that makes sense. Like I don't know, I can't remember them in the chat.
Thanks, Juby. Yeah, I mean, for me, it was like I type in my Discord. You know, I engage, I talk to the people that I'm ranking, but I still can't remember their names or their profile pictures. So it was like I killed some friendships. Bracket parasocial on that day.
I feel like
on that topic, does anybody feel like throwing money at me? September, 25 to 30% off.
If you subscribe at tier 3, he'll remember your name.
That's true. I still remember Thy Citrus. Like Thy Citrus, it must have been almost a year ago they gave me a tier 3. They rarely even subscribe to me anymore, but I still remember that name because they were like an S, you know, like tier 3. That's like $25 a month or something. It's insane. Nog friend, be ready for the Dilducks match today? I'll be ready. I'll be there. I'll be there with bells on.
Oh, sorry.
Are there codes to spin for today? Lots on Xavier's stream later. Homosexual.
To answer Kimmy's questions as well, are you going to have player POVs also on OWTV? Yeah, we're going to integrate all of OBS Sojin stuff as well. So when you're on the match page, any POV that Shia and her team upload, you also just have a link to that as well. So you can see the stats, go to the thing, everything will be nicely interconnected. It's all on the ever-growing development list.
FPS Payback, thank you very much for the tier 3 sub. Never forgetting that name. Thank you so much, FPS Payback. Anyone else? Anyone else want to be remembered?
Mate, if
I have Turbo, I don't even have to sub. Cried.
If you were in your whiteboard era, you would be writing that name on your forehead right now.
I would be. Why would I do it on the forehead? The whole point of the whiteboard era is so that you can bend over and jiggle your ass while you write on the board.
What if you wrote it on the small of your back?
I would be writing it on the board, but I would be dropping the texter and having to bend over and pick it up off the floor. I think it's the way
I've dropped the pen again. Oh, I'm so clumsy.
Thank you very much, Payback. Welcome to the Parasocial Friends Club Bracket Premium Edition.
Bracket's best friend.
Well, somebody's already won this race. It was Simski.
Thank you, Penny Burr, for the prime. Welcome back.
For some reason I can't select Simski. Maybe Simski won and then their marble died. Because you get blown out and can't be spectated.
Where are we going next? ONSIDE Cheeseburger? There's a chance this is a dogfight.
So awesome. That is very awesome, Simski. Wait, I mean, we're watching Match of the Day right now, right? Like, we're about to have the Cheeseburger.
You're probably going to get copyright strikes for that now.
For the
It's actually, yeah, unfortunately, there goes our monetization.
Yeah, it's all right, mate. Like with the state of Craig being incapable of muting that Star Wars thing, monetization was just a pipe dream at this point. And given all week the Twitch revenue has been cooked since a certain Carter fan did a certain something. Carter fan gave away billionaire secrets to everyone, and as a result, my income was forever destroyed. But that's okay. Love of the game and whatnot. Exclamation mark Craig! Exclamation mark Blizz Winter. Where's Blizz Winter?
You're welcome, Panda. Yeah, I remembered to do it today. Thank you for the thumbnail as well. If you were watching on YouTube today, you might have seen a brand new thumbnail courtesy of Panda.
Thank you, Panda. Ooh.
Ooh. All right.
Everyone's guessing my name.
Your name?
Yeah, like Unter can be spelled out in the
with
words.
the words.
So like everyone keeps typing my name. It's cooking my head in the chat. Like I try to read the chat and there's just my name over and over and over again.
Fun fact, the latest blog post where Aaron shouts out someone called Rose, and that's me, I'm Rose. Oh, really?
Congratulations, Rose.
Nice.
Keep guessing, folks. And playing too. There's a minute 20 to play in the marbles race. And you know what? Victor of the race? Oh, Farmer versus Kellen. Actually, the matchup to feed families. Did you see Yubi's tweet from yesterday? Was it him saying that in 2 days he was going to tweet their comms, or has he tweeted their comms?
Look at Farmer's pose, and just remember this is the guy who held us hostage by rage quitting Esperanza.
Let me show you the pose.
Thank you for the first time, Cheeseburger. Thanks, Zeus.
He's just a kid. Like
this is actually just cute little Korean. Can never do anything wrong. Just a sweet little guy.
Rage quits match on stage.
As he throws a stapler at your head. He's just a little rascal, isn't he?
Larrikin.
네, 안녕하세요. 온사이드 게임.
Dude, it's 8 p.m. This is like the fastest day ever. Yesterday was so fast too. We only had a 5 mapper to prolong it. Like 8 p.m. through to 3 a.m. This is so much Overwatch I have to play.
But that's hard as well. Those are hard hours.
It's just nothing to do hours. It's like it's 6 hours, man. Are we getting a countdown button on Overwatch TV to change from localized time to countdowns?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, that'd be good. Like the countdown button, because the localized time is really useless when opening it on stream, because nobody knows
It's only
what time it
localized
is.
for you.
For me.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, Liquipedia is actually down, so I can't even use Overwatch TV to do the count. I mean, I
Our
can't even use
success
it
is
because I
actually
have to use
unprecedented.
it.
We've ended Liquipedia.
Yeah. You actually hit Liquipedia offline. But yeah, I mean, it's like, it's essentially 9 p.m. now, and I'm not done until, well, I'm not starting EMEA until 3.
You could do China
Do
for a bit,
viewer
I
fantasy
guess.
rosters? I guess I could do China, despite my promise. Oh, is that game over yet? The Rock versus CC?
Let's have a peep. I think last I saw it was 3-3. No, oh, sorry, it was 5th map. Junkertown. Let's see if Tommy's got it up. Junkertown, Team CC pushed 2 points. Rock have just started their attack.
I see.
하나하나 이렇게 조정해 나가는 온사이드 게이밍 앞으로의 경기도 기대되는데요. 그렇다면 치즈버거 팀은
A DPS for fantasy for 18 or under? Probably has to be scissors.
첫 경기였던 아무래도 제타 디비전과의 경기가 승리에 가까웠기도 하고 이제 강태임만큼 뒷심이 좋고
I'm the only person that guessed a word.
배울 점이 많았다고
Oh no,
way.
Enks snuck in at the very, very end, but I was the only person to guess a word.
Oh yeah, Dip could be a fair shout.
You people have all been smoking that pipe, you know? The little monkey smoking the pipe. That was a really shameful performance. Wow. You people.
What do you mean by that?
Rent.
예상 스코어는 3대 0으로 하겠습니다.
3대 0이요?
Ants.
그냥 이길 거면은 시원하게 이기는 걸 좋아해가지고. 네. 근데 아마
I'm depressed.
의견이지
I'm sorry for your loss.
3대 0.
이왕 이길 거면 시원하게 이겨 봅시다라고 말씀 들어봤는데 그렇다면 치즈버거 팀 어떨까요?
It's actually crazy from CC to put Billedang in for all the marbles.
아도님
음?
아무래도 나이도 좀 있으시고
Building
힘드실 것
Infamous,
같아요. 게임으로 좀 끌다가 재밌게
Map
이기고
5.
야.
Wait, it's map 5 right now?
Yeah, Rocket nearly reverse sweeping him.
Is there a stream link that I can see here?
I'm just on Tomathan's stream.
Oh, Tomathan's watching? Alright, let's steal from Tomathan right now. Hold up,
It's
everybody.
a Tomathan steal. Yes, we'll be casting SSG's game later as well. With a very special giveaway. If you want some SSG skin packs, it's actually the place to be today. We're giving one away during the SSG game, and then 3 more later that night as well at the end of the stream.
Oh my god. Billadeng in for map 5, and they don't full cap the map, but Rock have 50 seconds to cap first.
It's actually a Billy
And
world.
Jinmu is playing... I mean, Jinmu is playing Echo on first point attack of this map. Like, be
He
so
sure is.
serious right now.
He sure is.
Genuinely, how are you going to attack first point Junkertown on Echo? If they just play far away from you, your game is done. Like, you...
Unfortunately,
how could that possibly
Jimmy
work?
doesn't have an answer for you.
He could literally do better on Pharaoh. Like, he could go play Pharaoh or
just
Sombra or
poke,
one of his
yeah.
other heroes that he's like, low, yeah. And Faraway's just dead
huge
to nothing.
slam.
Oh my god. Faraway can't even Suzu himself right. Oh. Wait, Billadeng? Pause.
He's got flux.
Pineapple's coming back on Sombra. Billadeng has fly. They're not even touching. Carnegie!
Well.
Well, now
Actually,
that they're on
flux...
second point, Echo's playable.
Yeah. Yeah, Pineapple's gone Sombra now as well. I mean, honestly,
I cannot see the skip win.
If Billadeng just went for the flux there and Kaneki gets for touch, it's really not off the cards. Now their backline
Unfortunately,
is all hammed
Billadeng
up.
just holding on to it. Ivermectin, you won the marbles race. Congratulations. All right. Flux is out. Bellisry has killed the supports. The Butter Brothers, 2 in a row. Like,
It wasn't a.
I mean,
it wasn't
to
a
be honest,
Billy
like, even
world,
if
it
they
was a
lose
Belly
second,
world.
even if this, yeah, Billy versus Belly for all the marbles. Keep bouncing. All right, come on, Tom. Forgive Faraway. He's got an inappropriately older than him wife. Leave him be. Leave him be. Didn't he change his name from his wife's birth year to just be 2025? He was copping too much flack for having a wife that's like 15 years older than him.
Wasn't it? It was kid.
Wasn't
it?
Oh, so he had a kid,
born.
so he changed from wife's birth. Ah, that's wise.
Yeah.
He has a kid? Wow. Okay, Billadeng on Zarya. Illusion of clutching up. Faraway's had this Kitsune rush for 3 fights in a row. Pineapple's dead on the high ground. It was a full hold world, and suddenly they've just pissed it all away. Billadeng's trying to clutch up so desperately. Faraway pops the Kitsune rush on the point. Scrap on the objective. Billadeng's now fully talked inside a rush. He's so low. He needs another bubble. He needs a Suzu. He needs a doctor. He's sick. He's traded 1-for-1 with Bellisria. Karnaki's dead again on the recontest. Lengsa is killing everything. Oh.
I mean, it's in the balance, right? 2 minutes on third point. Really possible still. I just don't know about Bizarre's going to feel really awkward here, I think, on the third point. Kind of need to stay on the high ground and just really not get booped off.
Oh,
We need our brothers, need our backline not to be made of butter.
Unfortunately, it's really difficult to convert butter to anything else.
He can't... There's no sort of wine to bread or bread to fish type conversion that can happen. Come
on, mate. We're playing in China. They're not Christians. You can't do bread to fish conversions here.
What's the equivalent?
All right. Team CC, they find the opening pick. They take down Jinmu. Rock. I needed that. We've got Reaper. We've got a dead Reaper. We've got Carp being blocked for Team CC, so if they lose this fight, they get another fight. We've got a $1 donation from Anonymous.
Grav out. Oh, but Bellisri gets a kill while in the Grav. They trade it though. Bellisri gets traded.
2 for 1.
Oh,
thank you for the $1, Anonymous.
Tidal Blast is out from Flora. I think he should get this kill with it. Actually, Super Rich gets away. It's still another
proposition,
1 minute left.
What's your proposition? All right, there's like one dodgy fight left, but Super Rich has just died comically late. There's an EMP.
Though?
Who's even touching? Billadeng's touching on Orisa. Nano. EMP is out. No kills off the EMP. Oh, it's so over, CC, bros.
Oh.
Oh.
rocked.
Fuck Bill and Egg.
That's alright. You know, to be fair, they always win this. Rock always win the game that doesn't matter, then lose the game that does matter. So, it's always rockable.
And we're on Korea. We're on Korea.
Cheeseburger versus ONSIDE. It's ball time. It's going to be Tracer Genji versus Tracer Reaper, and also Irony leading into the Ana rather than the Kiriko here. So, no one's in control of point yet. Faith is going to pivot round with his Reaper here. Can maybe be an awkward map for the Reaper, but we'll see how Dodo gets on trying to get away. But Wu-Chan just opening it up. Knife for downtown, 2 in a row. That's the opening pick. They deal with the ball as well, and it should be the flip going the way of Cheeseburger.
Yeah, Cheeseburger winning the first fight versus Kellen on ball and Knife on Tracer. This is truly going to be a soul-crushing match for poor little Kellen if they can't take this one. I'm going to keep it A with you.
No.
Farmer as well closes out onto Irony. ONSIDE really is the retirement home roster destined to disappoint over and over again. This has so many players that have gotten to the top and then immediately had their wings melt off after a crushing disappointment. Opener, Kellen, Knife, Irony. Those four, well and truly the definition of a letdown. Addo, I mean, he's the same, just at a later period in his career. I feel like Addo's so past prime that it's like you can't even rag on the guy anymore. You've just got to respect the fact that he's got the mental fortitude to still be doing this shit. Cheeseburger, 20% in counting as the slam comes out for Farmer. Addo's so low, but he will survive. You can see TP on Irony right now. He's got to be careful. Dodo's going to shift the nade and immediately kill Irony, so already a one-player advantage for Cheeseburger.
Oh, Opener's going to find a trade as well, but more pressure coming through into the backline. Farmer's running through so low. Opener's going to get beamed down. They'll take that kill. They'll go back to point. Make sure the flip doesn't go through. Opt not to chase Kellen into spawn. Instead, just turn their attention forward. Now, more pressure. Knife's had his recall forced already. The chase is on, actually, from Argon. Knife's in all sorts of trouble here. He's just going to die again, and they're all at sea ONSIDE Gaming.
ONSIDE Gaming having a real rough time when it comes to connecting any of these dives. They have Tracer Genji, they've got ball, they can pressure backliners, but unfortunately Wu-Chan is a little bit too slippery, and Faith, he's been playing life very well. Irony playing the Ana, I mean, it's a good pick, but Dodo has done such a good job at just TPing on him, constantly forcing him out of the fight. This is ONSIDE's time to shine though. The Nano Boost turn is huge, I'd argue better than the Kitsune Rush turn. Just need Addo to carry. Is that a reasonable ask? Who's to say? Farmer rolls
Tidal
in, but
Blast and Nano?
reconsiders Pulse and Tidal. Oh my days. Dashes on a backline. Suzu counters both. And, oh god, at least Knife's taking down Argon.
They got the flip at least ONSIDE Gaming. It cost them almost everything, but they got control of a point, and Dodo has died, so maybe there's still a chance it'll pay off for ONSIDE. Wu-Chan's still trying to play in this angle as Farmer sets up to come in from behind again. It looks like Cheeseburger just going to slow it down for a second as they wait for Dodo. Come to help their backline. Pulse, a dragon
13,
coming through.
14,
Blade over the top. Wait, me flick
15,
pulse?
16, 17, 18, 19,
We're
20.
there. The
We're
Blade.
there. Nice.
Blade didn't
Sorry.
get anything either from ONSIDE Gaming as they throw into that one, and it's a lot of ults to get themselves in control of point, and Knife in all sorts of trouble as he backs out here. Kellen's there to help him out. Cheeseburger have the mines to force for point and a Dodo Blossom, but the Blossom's going to be pretty tricky to get off in a meaningful way. Dodo might just have to take the opportunity when it presents itself. Mine's on the point from Farmer to start it now. Down to half HP already. Kellen's going to set up a slam to maybe clear some of those. No, just a bit more point pressure coming out. Kellen's going to stall it out down to half HP. Irony's still safely tucked away on his backside. And Cheeseburger really just trying to play through point. Dodo's actually going to kill Knife there as well. Drops the Blossom for it.
My.
Opening pick, and they get the flip now. ONSIDE Gaming, they're out of time. Irony misses for sleep. And it's just over, and it's honestly not that close, actually.
I'm sorry, Big Book 12. I must have been distracted or something of the sort. Don't take it as a personal offense. Cheeseburger, they've stolen the flip. They've stolen the kills. Kellen is rolling around trying to get a couple of touches off, but he's rolled out quite early. So now Knife has to tap on, recall. Kellen, good for another round. He's once again playing Rolling Simulator back and forth on the point. He's taking so much damage, but everything is about to come online for ONSIDE Gaming. They're so close to double support ultimate. They're so close to the minefield. Unfortunately, Addo is going to go down trying to ping pong point. Kellen, 96% to mines. Tidal Blast available. It's going to go out onto Kellen. He's looking for a target. He's booped. He catches it on Dodo of all people. The Suzuki comes out a little bit late. Kellen's looking for the mines angle. Pulse from Knife connects onto Wu-Chan. They're about to C9. They need to keep touching. Mines are out for Kellen on the objective as well. Dodo's very low, and they've secured the flip.
Nano comes through onto Opener to keep him alive with a backline as well. Now he's going to pocket Irony as a result too, and Wu-Chan died just before that Kitsune rush. And look, when it looked like Cheeseburger were about to wrap it up, All of a sudden they come back in, but now double support ult for Cheeseburger and a pulse bomb, nearly even a 5-bank as well. Cheeseburger have all the ults for this retake.
So many ults available right now for Cheeseburger. They just need to pull the trigger. Double support ultimate. They can throw that out into Dodo or Argon, and it's going to be so hard for ONSIDE to counter it out. There's no Suzu available for them, nor any support ultimates. Kitsune rush into their backline, and you can already see OP's on the run. TP pinch from Dodo, and opener will fall. We need trades for ONSIDE. Cheeseburger have actually invested very heavily, but there are no trades to speak of. They're going to have to win this next turn, 4 versus 5, and Addo is still desperately ping-ponging point. He gets an overhealth transfer from Kellen. Farmer takes a hell of a lot of damage, but there's still no kills. Nade splashes on point as well. Argon's going to receive the tidal blast. He blinks deep. He catches Addo. He catches poor little Dopey OP as well. And with a 2-player lead for Cheeseburger, Blossom on the objective for Dodo. Pulse from Argon. ONSIDE. They've been chomped. One bite to win.
Knife with a late trade, but it's 4 for Argon in that final fight, and it just feels like Cheeseburger have more about him in this type of matchup as well. It feels like Argon really getting through a lot of work. Kellen, Addo, Knife. We talked a lot about ONSIDE gaming, this type of composition, their ability for that front line to sync up and find the same timing. Felt like we had more of the same problems here. And really it feels like the further and further we get through Korea, the more and more we're just in this type of mirror one way or another.
Yeah, it does feel like the ball is an incredibly important pick right now. The teams that have a ball player, especially a successful one, really getting it done over and over again. It feels like when we saw ONSIDE Gaming go up against a lesser team, they were able to carry on their mechanical skill. But you can see they're a bit light on the team play components. I'm very rarely seeing a good dive connect for this side. And now ONSIDE, they're going to pivot. Kellen's over to the Winston instead of the Wrecking Ball. This is perhaps a better map for the Monkey. You know, a little bit tighter, a little bit easier for the Monkey to close the gap. And Kellen instantly going to find that kill with the help of irony onto Faith. Good opener. Not the support player.
Straight onto that one. Farmer can't get involved in time, making use of this smaller map. The Reaper from Dodo will help out, but because Addo is matching the Reaper, you can see Addo, he'll be playing around Kellen's bubble timing a lot as well, which means it's going to be really difficult for Dodo actually on these swing timings to get that damage onto the Winston that he actually wants. They're going to try and peek around the corner now. Kellen does bubble. Not the greatest bubble. They're going to break that one and swing out, and Farmer's killed Irony. So now they can really get going ONSIDE Gaming. TP onto the high ground for Dodo. They can put more pressure onto Kellen. Kellen's going to jump onto that high ground, but the point forces coming through. ONSIDE Gaming, they've got no choice but to die on point here.
ONSIDE so quick to lose it. Suzy Q out from Wuchan as he's just going to scrap it out with Knife, get that late kill. Kellen back in spawn, zapping away. He's 60% of the way to a primal versus Faith. He could take him for a ride, but ultimately Cheeseburger's comp, it's a little bit difficult to find a good primal reg target. There really is only Faith until the skill exchange has really already broken down. Wuchan fighting side with Argon, just trying to hold the right side of the map, but up on the high ground there's a hard push coming through for Kellen and the boys.
Space now to work with. Wuchan getting very close to that Kitsune rush, but needs to live first. Sliver of HP forced out. Dodo's going to TP back as well. Now Farmer has to go backwards. Cheeseburger getting all of this, but Kellen's so low. He's getting pocketed through it just about. Drop onto point from Addo. They've lost Irony. That means it's going to be hard to top Kellen up as well. And they might just need to slow it down now ONSIDE Gaming. Addo's going to try and TP out for his life. 42 HP. They do force for Wraith, and Kellen has recovered his HP, but Addo's going to die late. This is the worst case scenario now for ONSIDE Gaming. Pulse Bomb's going to find nothing, and ONSIDE, they just have to wait for 5.
It's a slow bleed taking place for ONSIDE Gaming right now. Knife is once again wrapped in mortal combat with Wuchan and Argon both. ONSIDE, they're forcing the point. We've got Kellen once again on the objective. He jumps, he throws down the bubble. There's a Kitsune rush to keep him going. Beat out from opener as well. Pulse too. Everything in the kitchen sink being thrown in as, of course, Addo throws in the spin. It's a 1-for-1 trade after all of that. Faith is incredibly low. He gets a little bit of an overhealth transfer from Farmer, but it's not enough to save his life. Knife is on the objective. He's Tracer dueling, but he has to be so careful of the mines, which is still online. Kellen jumps point, takes damage from the mines, and has to waste his primal on the back end of this too. Come on, Minjay. Be conservative.
No conservatism from Kellen. 5 ultimates spent by ONSIDE to get control of that point. Cheeseburger did invest big as well, right? It was everyone used everything, but now Cheeseburger, they only need one fight to retake this one and give themselves the opening map victory. ONSIDE Gaming going to have to do it through the neutral, so all about Kellen's ability to find this jump pack damage. Force onto the Kiriko here. You see Wuchan walking through the choke now. Kellen has eyes on this, looking for his opening. Wuchan trying to poke him out before. Kellen's going to go now, TP away from that damage. Suzy to get away from the Reaper. Wave comes through as well. Full Pocket and Wraith. No cooldowns now from Cheeseburger. They have to be a little bit careful, but ONSIDE, they've also used their turn.
ONSIDE have already used their turn, and they've got, I mean, they still have the cap. Cheeseburger still don't have any ultis, but Knife's been headshotted. I think that's his recall forced out. Farmer, round on the coast.
Kellen.
God, look at Kellen's health. Even though he cops the Suzu, he will get the back jump. Oh my God. Dodo tries to chase him down, but he can't get it done. Knife actually catches Faith on the back end of this, and it's suddenly looking like ONSIDE. They're in a real good position. There's a little bug above my head, and I need to catch it. Please hold. Cast.
All right, J3. And it's, Kellen there really playing right on the verge of death, but that's what you have to do on Winston on these ones. We always talk about the good Winston players always get out on 1 HP, and Kellen manages to get away with it there. And now as we come up to this big ult turn, it's going to be double support ult for ONSIDE Gaming, and ability to overwhelm Wuchan's single Kitsune rush here. Cheeseburger don't have a lot more to throw in, so all of a sudden ONSIDE Gaming, good position with these ult situations. Irony's going to TP forward, chance to use for Kitsune rush. Maybe just waiting for Wuchan. He's going to send it towards point, actually. Chases that one out, but Cheeseburger are just going to cheat this for free. A complete whiff of a Kitsune rush from Irony.
Irony completely whiffing, but he makes up for it by TPing on and taking down Wuchan. Beat is out for opener. Oh my God! Go BOP! He goes flying onto the objective and he bounces through every mine. It's an alternative form of mine sweeper to say the least. Addo with the spin though turns it around. Kellen still has the primal rage. Opener, come on now. It does look like ONSIDE Gaming, they are going to be able to clutch this one out. Kellen popping his primal rage on full HP to start booping the ball around the point. Once again, this is a play that can potentially lose you the game by giving them a potential advantage later on, but ONSIDE Gaming, they get it done. Absolutely unreal play from Dopey Opie there. Just take the... And Seth Rogen's back.
Fuck.
I can't believe I caught that bug, but I clapped it in a way that killed it. Made it fall to the desk instead of splatting on my hands. I thought I failed. I looked down and it's there. I'm not going to eat the bugs, guys. I'm not going to eat the bugs.
Just eat the bug. Oh, wait, we're going to replay
Everyone
that
said
opener?
eat it. Like, they need to replay the opener pinball moment. Like, that is awesome.
Sometimes you just
Put
go
him in the
too
freezer
fast
and
for your
vacuum
own
seal
good.
it. Cry.
Yeah. Here we go. Get in there, Opie. It's the way he turns around as he's going forward, so he's facing backwards, which is like the exact same trajectory as, you know, when you see like those like dashboard cams of a car crash. That's the exact,
I know.
the exact trajectory Opener had of just, he's lost control, like the mouse and keyboard have spun out of control.
Well, I guess while we wait, thanks for the cent, Skrongle Plongle. Anyone feel like super hitting some pennies and throwing money at me? Frogger, he came back to 2 days in a row. 2 days in a row, you're going to drop in, you're going to say the line from that Flats TikTok, and then you're going to leave. I click on your chat. This is what Frogger's chat history looks like in my channel, folks. Like, absolutely unreal. Let's get a quick look at this. This is what Frogger's chat history looks like in my channel right now. Just back to back. He came back to life yesterday. He came back to life today. He's obsessed. He's obsessed with the TikTok, and I get it, but I'm afraid to play it because because it has music. But it is a King reference. All right. Looks like we're back in the game though. Never too late to throw money at me though. Ataraxiax, thank you for throwing money at Frogger. The rich get richer. Welcome, Jared, to the Parasocial Friends Club. Thank you very much.
Can we do a quick... I need to do a quick number
6,
check.
5, 4.
Oh no, it's good. It's good.
3,
it's good. It's fine. Hold.
Yeah, thank God. Holding.
Kellen, sticking for Winston here as we go on to downtown, and it's going to be an immediate rollout on this left-hand side to get control of the Mega. Cheeseburger going to roll out more towards the middle. We see Dodo playing close, but he can get cleared by this jump. Wraith out already, and he has to back it up. Wave comes through. Exchange. Now both Wraiths have been forced here, but it looks like Cheeseburger happy to maybe just play a little bit slower, force for point.
I miss the days when you were a monthly subscriber, Frogger. I click on your name and I see you've been previously subscribed for 27 months. Kelsey recently hit 50, and yet here you are, you know, you gave up on me long ago. Anyhow, Irony, he TP's on. He's incredibly low. So much of ONSIDE Gaming trying to rest and reset beneath. They've got that heal bubble from Kellen to keep him going, but Argon is going to catch Irony. Wuchan, Suzu's keeping everybody healthy as well. So dicey for them, but ONSIDE, if they can't find a trade quickly, which they will be doomed. It does look like they're okay though. That trade onto Faith is huge. Now they can pinch from top.
Knife coming in now onto the back line, teaming up with Opener, forcing that TP out. More pressure coming Dodo's way now. Wuchen has a much quicker Kitsune rush, but Opener's beat is not far behind. A Farmer's taken 1 billion damage. He'll get chased down by Knife, fighting for it. Another Wraith forced out here. Wuchen still doesn't have the Kitsune rush, so it's hard for them to keep this fight going for now. Cheeseburger. Argon tries to take over the touch, but cannot. And Cheeseburger now having to just reset, but Argon's having a hard time, can't get out.
That is huge for ONSIDE Gaming. The fact that they were able to survive for so long without their little irony, turn the fight, now they're back in control, massive. Pulse Bomb comes out, Kellen, unfortunately, too close to the sun. Dies licking the window of Cheeseburger's spawn. Absolutely horrible play from him, and now ONSIDE Gaming, they're gonna have to try and turn it with a beat. They can go for a beat push right now, but Irony's already had his Suzy Q forced. Beat comes out from OP, it catches everybody except for Addo. Addo had the spin, so would have liked to see a beat on him. Addo's on the point right now, Knife is dead as well. What a surprise. Knife getting picked. Kitsune Rush out from Irony. Flip as well as a Kitsune Rush. Horrific scene from ONSIDE Gaming. Everything that could go wrong does go wrong for this team.
Double support ult invested to lose the fight dramatically as well. Now Cheeseburger, the Blossom, the Tidal Blast for Mines, all for this retake. Kellen does have the Primal here, but a lot is going to be asked of him as he has to try and go through. Obviously, Dodo's going to be able to do a lot of work to minimize that Primal impact as well. They start with a rotation through the Mega. You see Faith pivoting to the other side. Dive comes in, but a TP is provided by Faith. Dodo's just going to kill Opener on the way in. So much damage onto Kellen as well. Addo's going to respond with a Blossom with himself, but no kills. Irony is dead. Kellen is primaling. He's found one, but Kellen has to do so much more now. Tidal Blast out onto Faith just to try and keep himself alive, but Kellen can do more. A second pick, and he's back on point. He's all over Faith now as well. Faith is 1 HP, trying to run away, but Minjay on the chase kills Faith. Free for Kellen now as he comes back to point, and Kellen's primal has done it all.
Oh, it's another Minjay moment, a certified classic. This guy has got to have some of the best Primal Rage mechanics in the world. The fact that SSG, whoever the SSG coach was, forced this guy to just play Winston for God knows how long. He's had all the time in the world to grind up his mechanics to a level that is literally better than anyone else on the Primal Rages at this stage. Every time he pulls it out, it's a Primal Blade. He's so good at primaling. Minefield comes out from Farmer on the point, and we need to start playing Minesweeper right this second. Otherwise, Cheeseburger are going to be able to leverage the flip. Fortunately, Cheeseburger don't know how the game works, so they're not actually going to touch the point after mining point. Suzu's perfect from Wuchan to keep Dodo alive. Now Cheeseburger are touching the point. ONSIDE, they still don't have any ultimates, but Kellen is doing a very good job of controlling this flank. Too many members of Cheeseburger are boxed into a corner.
Trying to fight their way out of it now. They still need 10% more from Kitsune Rush, but Opener's just dead. Wuchan finds a pick again for a Cheeseburger. Now they can walk out. Irony uses a dink to keep himself safe from that one, but Kellen's been isolated on point. Irony has the Kitsune Rush, but he can't use it now, and Cheeseburger get the point right back.
Like, how is Opener dead in that scene? There's just nothing happening. Frogger's trying to mind control Opener into the mines on point, get him active the second it's available. But it's incredibly, Opener doesn't actually throw himself into mines until he drops the beat. But once he has beat online, we will witness greatness. It's 82% for both sides right now, and Irony's just dead on rotation with Kitsune Rush in the final fight. Get your hammers out, ladies and gents. Opener has fallen off the map in this final fight as well. How's that one happen, mate? So that is not an ideal one for ONSIDE Gaming whatsoever. Kellen has to stall with Primal Rage, which means that the Primal Blade is going to be... Argon dies to his own Pulse Bomb as Kellen pops the Primal. He tries to Primal Blade the Reaper off the map. He needs to play live. Kitsune Rush on the objective right now. There's a Suzu available for Kellen, but we're actually going to greed it, keep it going. So Kellen really is doing everything for this team right now. Even when he can't Primal someone off the map, he can still kill the Tracer with her own Pulse. Minjay, classic.
They're right back in it now, ONSIDE Gaming. It all comes down to this final fight. Kitsune Rush to start it from Wuchan.
Opener has beaten Farmer as Mines.
Blossom. 10% for Opener. He needs to get this beat. Wraith has been forced out from Addo. Kitsune Rush on point. They're going to give the flip for it, ONSIDE Gaming. They're desperate for this Opener beat. He's got the beat ready to go. There are mines on point. Don't do it, Opener. Not again. He avoids the mines and Knife keeps pushing. A defensive Blossom, but a Pulse Bomb out from Knife shuts that one down. Farmers use the mines. Cheeseburger find nothing with their ults. They have to push out of this corner once again. Argon's trying to force it through. They have to stall it out now. Flip goes through. Argon dies, going for one more touch. He doesn't get it. Farmer doesn't make it in time. And ONSIDE Gaming win the map. It's a Kellen clutch.
It's actually such a Kellen clutch.
There were two fights there he had to save with Primal. Like, completely out of
but
nothing
every time
too.
he Primals, they win. He's so good for it. He looks so unhappy about it, too. He's got dopey OP. I mean, I was expecting the Pinball Wizard to get active in that minefield again. Just go throwing himself into it. Absolute dogfight though. Actually, like next time there's a Winston ban, I feel like a Winston ban is just going to be an instant loss. Like go Atlas ban Monkey. What on earth is this team going to do? Like go Atlas.
Well, they'll
They
just
keep
mirror ball, won't
Kellen
they?
in.
Yeah, and
Yeah, they'll
lose,
mirror
yeah.
ball, but they'll lose mirroring ball because Kellen's not that good at ball. Kellen doesn't have that same level on ball. Kellen, when he has a minefield, he puts it on the point, doesn't slam, and doesn't touch the point. You know, like it's going to be doomed. So, really, like this team needs Lucio, Kiri, Monkey. Like one Kiri ban, one Lucio ban, one Monkey ban. Like this could be a 5 mapper for sure. Like
Yeah.
don't even touch the DPS bans. Just ban Monkey, Lucio, Kiri. Like those big 3 will massively hamstring ONSIDE gaming. But the difference is that what's his name can get subbed in. Attack can get subbed in. Attack probably plays at more than half of the maps. But if Kellen plays any more than map 1 and you have a Monkey ban available, like, that's valuable. Thanks for the 1 cent, 47 Masso.
Alright, I'm grabbing a drink. I'll be right back. Maybe I'll grab a sandwich as well.
Oh, I could kill for a sandwich right now, but I have bread. Actually, I could make a sandwich. That I don't even have to kill for it. All of the ingredients are right here.
Teach a man to... Buy a man a sandwich. Teach a man to make a sandwich. Be right back. I actually... It's a leftover sandwich from yesterday that I got when I ordered. So I actually have also just bought my sandwich.
Folks, I love when you throw pennies at me, but like I need you to multiply those pennies by like factors of a few hundred and start throwing that at me too, you know? Like cents are great and all, but like hundreds of cents are better still. I've been actually streaming for the love of the game since my goddamn Cardi Cock suspension. Like it's actually had me in the pits on ad revenue. I need you to make up for it. I need you to save this small streamer's day. Fine, here's 98 cents. Class. At tier 3, that's enough. Payback, you're in the clear for the day. Ad's still not fixed? No, not yet, Hardy. Not yet. I'm still in comlo. It's like, it's not 0, but it's also like 20% or less of what it was pre. So, I am unfortunately fried. Thanks for the cent, Big Book. Knife plays like he still has Dorak to back him up every dive. What an expensive card he got, give. I know, right? But that's the thing, like, you give away the secrets of a billionaire, naturally the billionaires are going to come for you, right? Naturally the billionaires will retaliate in some capacity. If you teach people to become billionaires, you will pay the price. It's like what all those conspiracy theorists think, where it's like, you know, somebody has just cured cancer. They say goodbye, you know, they say rest in peace preemptively. Like that was me with the Billionaire Secrets. Thank you for the 100 biddies, your remedy. Thanks for the 6-7 biddies, but it's actually 13 bits. Steven 111. Being a billionaire would be so sick, I would spend so much money on gacha games. Yeah. 6-7, yeah. There you go. Ihei with $5. Now we're cooking with gas. Thank you very much. And it's actually started up a hype train. Thank you very much, Ihei. Big bitteroos. Yeah. Keep shilling, Hardy. Keep shilling. So you want me to open the sheet on stream? Is that correct? Ha! The name of his sheet is DSM-5 Autism Test. His... X Games sheet for fantasy is a DSM-5 autism test. I love that. Thank you very much. Thanks for the 6-7 biddies, Harrison, which is actually 13. Thanks for the cent, Reesities. Oh, you are well and truly diagnosed, I'm afraid, X Game. Like, this is insanity. Get a look at this. Wow. This is fucked. Alright, let's read this sheet. Like, if you can't win doing this shit, you're cooked, bro. Alright. What is this? What is the scoring system here? Relative, this is somebody's... DePru, thanks for the 11 months. For Cardi. Thanks for the 11 months of tier 1 in a row. Appreciate ya. Welcome back to the Parasocial Friends Club. So you told me he was the best Junkrat in the world. Is this true, or was he fucking with me? I think he's definitely top 5. He's actually insane. Your Remedy, thank you for the 70 biddies distributed across individual biddies. Appreciate that. I have to rate the teams? Oh, right. 1,000, 9,069, 420. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I don't know about these. 8, 6, 7. 6, 7. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7. Some of these ratings are not like very real. Like I haven't done much thinking. So what does this mean? I don't want to annoy or disturb you, Anta, but I was wondering what happened with Cardi Fan. He reached into my pocket and he forever prevented me from making money. Unfortunately, he had the secrets. He had the secrets to be a very wealthy man. I tried to share them with the world, and I paid the iron price, or the silver price. I don't know, or the gold price. I paid in money. I paid in revenue. Anyway, what do we have here? Week 1. Are these like rankings of like who you want to have on your roster? Like it tells you the doubles, and these numbers are like an overlap between like doubles and rankings. Yeah, so it's like in week 1 you want Nightmare players, in week 2 you want GK players, in week 3 you want GK, Liquid, Dildux, and Extinction players. Is that right? Am I reading this correctly? Do like a scale of 1 to 10 for each team or something? I did it out of 25. Oh, well that confuses me. I'm very confused. Thanks, Steven. Thank you. What do you mean? What do you mean mismatched as well? Am I stupid? Ghostly, yes, thanks for the 6, 7 biddies. Appreciate ya. And your money. Kellen is still in on map 2, by the way. So this better be an Atlas pick plus a Winston ban. Like if Team Liquid is a power level of 10 and Extinction is a 1. And I need to rank them from 1 to 10 or 1 to 25. Or it doesn't matter. I guess it's all relative, so it doesn't matter. Masso, thank you very much for the 6, 7 bits. Oh no, that's not 6, 7 bits. That's 20 bits with the caption 6, 7. God, I love your sense, folks. It is September. Does September make bits cheaper or something? What's going on here?
I
Like,
thought it was only
giving me
for
bits?
subs. Is it
Yeah, like
up
why-
to 30% off or something?
Come on, folks. 25 to 30% off gift subs. That's what you need to be throwing at me. But thanks for the 6, 7.
Gift 'em.
Harrison, now we're cooking. Thanks for the gift sub to Zombie. Welcome to the Parasocial Friends Club. Appreciate you, Harrison. Avril, no way left and right, but you know, eventually you won't be able to use that anymore. We'll steal it and put it on 7TV so we can use it forever. Don't worry.
Get bored. Now, Lucio banned from Cheeseburger. Bull ban in response from ONSIDE Gaming, so it will be a Hazard mirror all round. Gonna get these preds closed as well. No manipulating but market. Dodo sticking to the Reaper as well here. Even though Genji very much became his trademark hero previous stage, Reaper now just seemed to be Cheeseburger's choice in a lot of these situations. Just a pokey fight on the high ground, trying to soften them up. Genji dash in from Addo, goes through the other side. They're trying to chase him down, deflects on one of those orbs, but Addo doesn't have the follow-up to keep going. You can see actually Irony's walked into that one a little bit, so Fave's got some decent poke, but no kills as of yet, and Cheeseburger have the point.
Ciel, thanks for the tier 1. Welcome to the Parasocial Friends Club. Kellen's taking a beating on the point. Cheeseburger got the cap. Addo's even going to be caught out by Fate's Guardian Wave. It's a 1-for-1 trade, but you can see Kellen, he hasn't learned a damn thing after 2 stages of Hazard, as he's still tank shooting all the time. Stop shooting the tank, man. Do your job. Unbelievable. Kellen wasting his entire turn shooting the enemy team's Hazard while he blocks, while letting the enemy backline play completely for free up in main. You can see Farmer blocking backline as he's gone a little bit too deep though, so you know, even a broken clock is right twice a day. Kellen looks like he does well by shooting the tank here. Suzu is out, still trading back and forth as Cheeseburger. They've got a Guardian Wave. They can try to hold on to this one. Dodo tries to TP, but Faith does not invest the wave, and that should be, or Tidal Blast rather. And ONSIDE Gaming, they are going to get the cap back.
Cost them 65% before they can do it, so that early flip, a painful one for Cheeseburger. Now, big support ult trade coming up. Kitsune Rush advantage for Irony and all of that as well. Wuchan still needs 17%. So, Opportunity to chase. It looks like Cheeseburger might even just slow it down a little bit, get that second ult online before they really commit to this fight.
Frogger, this map is kind of like the Fists of Fury map from Marvel Rival, if that makes sense. That's how you can kind of connect the dots. ONSIDE Gaming, so many ultimates here. Cheeseburger, though, they can retake with the blast combo. Dodo, always juicing in the front line. You can see, again, we're just taking a classic tank trade. 2 tank shooters going at it right now. Irony pops a Kitsune Rush on the high ground. Farmer needs a bailout. Downpour comes out, catches nothing. Tidal Blast now comes out onto Farmer. The Suzu's very early, but Kellen, he only gets stunned as he's shifting back, so he's going to be just fine. Opener still has the Tidal Blast available. He can throw that out onto Addo. He will throw it out onto Addo now. Addo dashes his demons, catches absolutely nothing with this blast. Getting old, mate. A little bit long in the tooth as we scrap out on the point, but there's a rush on the point for Cheeseburger. They've got a one-man advantage. Kellen slashes the Kiri, forces the TP, decides not to use his downpour after that for no particular reason, and ONSIDE Gaming, they have to kite and play for one last turn here.
They have the ults to do it, they have the blade, they have the downpour, but stick onto Kellen, he's going to die late. Now they have no choice, they might have to commit to this fight. The cap's nearly gone through, they've lost opener as well, and it's falling apart for ONSIDE Gaming. Addo has the blade, but are they even going to go for this? Knife can touch.
I think if they go for this, they're dreamers, but you know what? Knife, he blinks on once he gets that first tap. They can do many more contests here. Recall is still available for him. Irony underneath as well. Knife, good for another. He still has the recall. Pops it now. Irony in a lot of trouble as he's pushed. Kellen with the downpour. Downpour's nothing. Now he's on the point, blocking for dear life. TP onto the high ground for Addo. Argon is first of all. Addo is traded. 1-for-1. Knife is so low, but Faith, he can bend his shots around walls. ONSIDE Gaming, they're down a man, but they're so close to getting the flip. With the TP off, they could have flipped the cap, but instead, they C9 out of respect. Thank you, Kellen.
Oh, disaster for ONSIDE. They did so well with that stall to get themselves back into this. Even with Addo's blade being shut down, it looked really winnable for them, but slips through to the keeper. And now Cheeseburger with an advantage, a downpour and a tidal blast up very soon as well. Expecting this to probably go Argon's way as we get into the next fight.
We're over to the next fight now, and honestly, I feel as if ONSIDE Gaming, they've really given up a huge opportunity by C9ing that point. They spent trying to recontest. Kellen, once again, just tank shooting. This time around, it's going to pay off. It looks like Cheeseburger, they were a bit out of position. They weren't able to capitalize on that. Finally, Kellen starts slashing away at Faith, hitting backliners, cleaning up these kills. ONSIDE, they get to win one for free. Their old bank's growing as well, so that's a good one for them.
I think you maybe need a flicker pause as well. Ever
11,
so slightly.
12, 13,
there
14,
we go, yeah.
15. Oh, do you want me to flicker?
I feel like it's a flicker. I don't know if it's maybe just like Discord pingers for thing that's doing
I
that,
flickered.
yeah.
I flickered.
The downpour from Farmer comes out. Kellen's going to get locked up on that. Tidal Blast defensively to try and pocket him through it, and it will be successful. Kitsune Rush invested as well, and that's both support ults to survive this downpour, so Cheeseburger have a significant advantage in the bank now to come back in with.
That's 2 for ONSIDE Gaming. Really rough fight for them ult-wise. I mean, 2-for-1 trade, really suboptimal. Pulse is out. Suzu is forced as a result. Hype Train concludes. A tear down my cheek, but it can happen. Addo in main, swiping away, just right-clicking. You can see double support ult online for Cheeseburger, but they've actually lost Argon before investing it. Dodo as well, and Cheeseburger, they're just not using their ultimates. They had such a great opportunity, but they just don't use anything. Pulse is out for Knife. Doesn't even need to connect it with Farmer to clean up this kill. And ONSIDE, even though they had a 2-for-1 exchange that's got them nothing, they're still going to win this point because Cheeseburger choose not to invest. I show finance moment, perhaps?
Robbery from ONSIDE Gaming to get away with that one. And look at this. They're already up to about 60% on both their support ults again. So if this fight takes a while to start, ONSIDE Gaming might even have the opportunity to mirror here. Missed opportunity for Cheeseburger. Now, coming back in, moving over, it will be ONSIDE onto the point first. Downpour in play from Kellen, but needs to try and force some cooldowns out before he can really go for that. You can see Knife lurking underneath here, looking for Wuchan, but Wuchan knows exactly where he is. Keeping him at bay for now as Kellen tries to come through this left-hand side onto the high ground. Looking for his opportunity. Bit of damage coming through. Wraith has been forced out of him. Addo's going to die early, though. Still no investment. Big pressure onto the backline here. Faith getting full pocket. Comes through. Downpour over the top. Tidal Blast is out onto Farmer to keep him alive through that one. Now dives into the backline, but Faith has died. Wuchan still has the Kitsune Rush. It's 4v4, but they're going to be back soon on side. Tidal Blast back. Opener self-cast this one. Trying to connect, but there's a Wraith available. Wuchan comes back out. Kitsune Rush now, but Irony's caught up. He's lapped him. He's used this one to mirror as well. Suzu not in time. Dodo's going to be taken down with his own Blossom. Now an opening. Addo with Blade. Player advantage. Won't even need it. And another opportunity missed by Cheeseburger.
Opener, he's 0 for 3 on these title blasts, having an absolutely horrific run with him. Even when he's self-cast in the middle of everyone, he can't seem to find a target. He throws it out onto players that don't have good vision of the enemy. He's put it on Addo, he's put it on Knife, and both times they've connected with absolutely nothing. That being said, ONSIDE Gaming, they've got the cap. We're 1-1 right now on Atlas, and double DPS ult online for ONSIDE Gaming. No support ultimates for Cheeseburger. Farmer, if he can catch a downpour, immediately, he's actually just going to slash out on the side, force Addo back a little bit. Kellen slashes in, needs to be careful. I mean, what a surprise, he's tank shooting, who would have thought? But really, Cheeseburger, they just need to find an opening, force some shifts out of some squishy targets, and then Farmer can set up that downpour.
Farmer goes in, sets it up, now some a downpour, connects, kills Faith, or Faith kills Opener as a result of this as well. Player advantage, opportunity for Cheeseburger again, but Argon's been quickly traded back. Kellen is low HP underneath. Addo still has the blade, Knife connects for Pulse Bomb. Farmer's found more trades, they're scrapping this one out, Cheeseburger. Player advantage still for ONSIDE. Knife keeping this point anchored, wants to chase down Farmer as well. No HP, Kellen is there to finish the job as well. They've given him a flip though. Dodo's come in and stolen that one, so ONSIDE have a bit more work to do. Cheeseburger going to regroup in main, a late death onto Wuchan. Will allow him to get it back, but is there a recontest here? Dodo's moving for it, but it's hard.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, I think the fact that they gave up the flip doesn't really matter, does it? I mean, we're 2-1 now. Farmer, I mean, he actually found a good downpour at the start of the turn, but Cheeseburger, they're really struggling in these mid-fights. Feels like Addo and Knife are really coming online at this point. Kellen's buying a lot of space, but it's the DPS that are really finding these frags. Opener takes down Argon pre-fight as well. Not a good start whatsoever for Cheeseburger. They need to kite back a little bit, play slow. They've got 15 seconds until the point unlocks, so they can definitely afford to take a 5v5. They just need to not get picked here.
Looking for their opportunity. Opener trying to help Knife through this side fight, and just more than help him. Sets up Knife in his kill. Now Wuchan and continuing to try and hold his side, but player advantage, and they can just start forcing the point. ONSIDE Gaming, they don't need to do anything else. They're looking for a contest here, maybe, actually. Gonna come back in. Pulse Bomb is out on the floor. Kellen's taking a load of damage. Kitsune Rush is forced as a result. Double support ult available. Defensive Tidal Blast to try and keep Farmer alive. It's not enough, though. Well, Wuchan still has the Kitsune Rush as well, but without their tank, I don't think Cheeseburger can go for any more. Pressure and chase onto the Tracer. Argon gets to the health pack, but he's getting hunted down. Dodo with a trade, but it remains an even trade, so still advantage for ONSIDE.
There is an advantage for ONSIDE right now. I mean, look, Tidal Blast for Opie, maybe he can make it happen for the first time. Maybe he can throw out that Tidal Blast and actually get something done. But who's to say? Blade for Addo could be massive as well. Wuchan really needs to come in clutch. Kitsune Rush comes out from the back. Opener, is that a Jax? No, it's out on it's out on Kellen, the Tidal Blast. I think it's a 0-man again. Kellen's stuck behind enemy lines. Can't even pick up the Mega Health Pack. Addo, 3v5, pulls the Blade. He wants to try and turn it. He finds one, but he needs a lot more. And ONSIDE Gaming, I mean, what a fumble. Pulse Bomb out from Knife as well. They just used 3 ultimates in a losing fight. All the Cheeseburger invested was a Kitsune Rush. That's an insane win for them.
Another big swing for Cheeseburger. They're going to have a downpour Blade coming up in this next fight. And this means they can snowball a couple of these fights here. They just need clean connections with the ults, which really hasn't always been the case for Cheeseburger so far in this series. But another opportunity has presented itself. They're taking the side fight. Wall to get involved in there from Farmer. Knife is behind, though. He's killed Faith. Kellen's on the back line as well. Addo and Knife find both of these, and all of us. It's just falling apart for Cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger, come on. You had the opportunity. You had the ult advantage. Insane. When I'm low-key bored, so I just pop Blade. Yeah, I mean, it's 3v5. We need to win one fight. I rip the Blade. He's so bored that he knows he can just win the next turn anyway. Here now, you can see Farmer coming down with the downpour. Argon with a pulse. Dodo with a Blade. All of the tools for Cheeseburger to win. They could have used him in the previous turn too. They get the first touch, but Wuchan dead again first. Blade is pulled now by Dodo. He slashes once, twice, 3 times with the dash. Thank God Argon is there to bail him out, but he does not dash to any more targets. The contest is good for Kellen. He's blocking on the point. Once Kellen is forced off, the flip should go through, but Faith is dead. He was closing on a Tidal Blast. Starting to look like ONSIDE Gaming might be able to close the map here now unless a Pulse Bomb comes out. Suzu is missed by Irony. Kellen's half HP, but he will take down Farmer with those Bone Spurs. Nice little major perk. I read the patch notes. Kitsune Rush on the point. Kellen has the downpour. ONSIDE take it 3-1.
Yeah. Feels a little bit like the previous series. You missed opportunities for Cheeseburger here, and that was the big one, right? That was 2 maps down now. Starting to feel like it's getting away from Cheeseburger. Just, I don't know. I think the big one, it has to be that second point where they had that 2 support ult advantage coming back. We just don't see it. And then that downpour at the end from Farmer that we just didn't see. These are the ones that go through. They're going to gather around Faith's PC again for the between match VOD review.
get some words on the screen. Happy weekend on the 6th and 7th, Anta. Yeah, no, I like if you agree, man. Just, you kids, you gotta go. You all gotta go. Oh, let's mute this up as well. I gotta reply.
You know what? Alpha's
What's up?
recommendation of Jollibees. It's good. It's good.
Did you get the sketty?
No, I didn't get the sketty.
What? Dude, we talked about this. You need to get the
No
sketty.
way.
It's important.
No way. People were telling me it was sweet. Sweet sketty? Grow up.
Yeah, try it. Don't knock it until you try it, and you haven't even tried it, man.
No.
Like, you're knocking
No.
it. Don't pre-knock it.
Nope. I think I'm getting really close to, I think, the age where I can just start going, yeah, that's it. These are all my beliefs and thoughts. We're sticking it for the rest. Wait, are we live with Big Z?
What's Big Z?
Ziad.
What do you mean? Is he here?
The
or-
interview's live.
Oh, right, of course. Oh. Oh, sorry. Shockwave, I just saw you spawned in. I just think, yeah. I think what I actually think. There you go. Keep LeBron. Yeah. I just think it's childish. I just think it's like, it's really not productive in any way, and yeah, it doesn't.
Dismiss?
They're talking about like the Warn stuff on Twitter today.
What's for Warn? I don't follow Warn. Is it worth?
Warn is like what? It's like
I know who he is.
I don't think it's like
Yeah,
it's not like a good discussion for the stream, to be honest.
Okay.
I think
Alright.
yeah, it's like crap. Yeah. Yeah, it's just not worth. Like, it's
Okay.
just like real, like, yeah,
So,
drama
it's-
that's best to like even avoid engaging in the discourse. Honestly,
Yeah, I was gonna say you don't have to tell me twice to ignore Overwatch streamer drama.
yeah,
It's not a hard sell for me.
yeah.
Not worth it at all. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, no,
I don't think there's been a
wouldn't
version
do any
of
of
Overwatch streamer drama that has ever been worthwhile. Thank you, Stainless, for the 19 months tier 1.
It's a dog-eat-dog world in the OWCS community.
It's a dog-eat-dog world of the Overwatch streamer community. You just have to find a good friend like Max.
I only fist bump my friends, by the way. I feel like XOR, XCL, Zorsal, I thank you really quickly for the sub. So if you're still here, if you haven't refunded because I didn't thank you well enough, welcome to the Parasocial Friends Club. Thank you very much. Appreciate the sub. Appreciate it. Nice one, Fat Cummies. That's 40 cents in the back. Thoughts on Gibbet? What is that? That's got to be a
Gibbet?
made up word. Yeah.
Jigger is a word. I learnt that the other day. I was playing
Yeah, it's
Wordle.
like the thing when you pour the drinks, right?
No, I think it was like I actually don't know what it is. You know on Wordle where you're just guessing up words that you hope are a real word and sometimes you get one?
Yeah.
And Jigger was one of those. I think it might be like a join of some sort or something. Someone in chat.
Can we get a
right?
new friend in the chat to revive the tradition? I feel like we never get new friends anymore. It's like I fist bump the camera and nobody even reacts. just
What's
sad.
my Wordle opener? It's cried.
Cried.
Yeah. just
Yeah?
a slight smile every time I get to type it in every day.
Mine is boobs.
That's actually such a shit one as well. Just actively making it harder for yourself. Don't tell me to grow up with the boobs guy over here. Alright. Over to Esperanza. It's Cheeseburger with an Anaban forcing Kiri for themselves, but ONSIDE Gaming happy to play for Winston, Kiri, Lucio. They've been really keen to get Kellen onto Winston, and we've seen why. Interestingly enough, Farmer's going to start Winston as well, actually, even with the ball available.
It seems like both teams are actually just really keen to square up in this Winston mirror, despite the fact that when the Winston mirror was played, Kellen was absolutely dominating. It wasn't a mirror, it was Winston versus ball. You can even see Addo rolled out on Sombra trying to counter out a ball, but there simply was no ball to play with. Suzu's out for Cheeseburger. Addo's taking a beating up in main, has to TP back. Faith up on this high ground, he's juicing damage, but in comes Minjay with the dive, throws down his bubble. He's actually taking quite a lot of damage, but Farmer, he needs the Guardian Wave and a back jump to keep him healthy. You can see Knife taking a beating also, but Virus splashes onto Faith. Opener, not to be outshone, will go down to Argon. So a battle of the main supports right now. You can see Addo hiding in stealth as Faith chases him down. But ONSIDE, they have not come out on top of this first exchange. Dodo doing a bit more on the Genji.
Back jump from Kellen now as they just buy a bit more time regroup. Irony does have Kitsune rush advantage. If they're pressing tab, they'll be aware of that. Argon is just
What are you doing?
deleting Knife. Did he not have recall? What's going on, Knife? Can we get a check on this guy? Kellen now back jumping again, half HP. Irony has a Kitsune rush, but a player down, it would be an ambitious invest. And you can see Opener is already very split with Addo, so ONSIDE just going to concede more meters.
Yeah, onside. I mean, they've really given up a lot off the back of this. Knife getting traded out, insane. Trying to blink behind, trying to find good space, but just so greedy with it. Bubble out from Farmer early on, though. He has to back jump top. Onside Gaming, they might be able to press this one a little bit as OP actually catches Dodo. This is huge for Onside Gaming. Now they're 5v4. They've got ultis, but Addo's traded. Pulse is out. No kill conversion, but Irony has the Kitsune Rush on point. Farmer's taking a beating. They might actually be able to kill him through this. Of course not. It's OP. Opener so close to a beat as well. Argon blinking about behind. Knife's on the case. He will find that kill. Kitsune Rush is out for Wu-Chan, but where's the follow-up damage? Irony needs a TP target. Kellen steps forward to give it to him. Kellen now on the corner, looking for a jump. He steps forward. Real stabilization for Onside. They've got lots of ultimates to keep pressing if they want it.
As cooldown's out of Akiriko as well, if Kellen wants to keep going. He's trading bubbles with Farmer on the high ground for now. Farmer does seem to have got the slight better of that engage, but now it means Cheeseburger, they can't be aggressive until that next bubble term. And onside, they will walk forward. Primal over the top. Suzu has been forced out. He's got him in the corner. Doing it again, Kellen. He's got him in the pockets there. He can't convert the kill. He's forced back out, but they will gain meters off this, and Dodo's actually very separated here. Kellen's good for the cleanup.
Unbelievable. That Primal, he has the backline locked up for so long, even though he can't convert the kill because they have so many skills. It blocks the front line. No heals, and that means that when Kellen back jumps, he can find the kill. He bleeds everything out of the backline, and then he kills the front line on the way out the door. A Minjay masterclass as per usual. Onside Gaming, they're going to get the checkpoint here, and crucially, Addo's got an EMP for the next turn. That could really make this one hurt for Cheeseburger if they're not careful.
Need to rely on Wu-Chan to Suzu this one, or if they can find Addo earlier on opportunities to go. Addo trying to find his way underneath. His uncloak is about to run out though, so he will be visible, have to try and set up again. Farmer's all the way behind as on-gaming pivot forward. The blade comes out first from Dodo. Beat is out from Opener, gets that one off. EMP over the top, catches two. They're all so low. 2 kills immediately. Farmer still has the Primal, but 2 players down. They're just going to have to give it up, and Cheeseburger being pushed all the way back now.
Yeah, there it is. That EMP snowball that we were so worried about. Now TP back from Wu-Chan. He will survive. But Knife, you know, he's just going to have a little bit of discipline. He's not going to push in and get himself traded this time around. Wu-Chan coming in on the flank. He pokes Knife back a little bit. Knife's actually taking damage from every which way. But Kellen, he's playing forward. The guy's 60% to another Primal, Zavi. If we're not careful, we're going to get a double Minjay masterclass. Kitsune rush out from main. You can see Onside trying to fight within that. Primal Rage comes out for Farmer. Pulse goes wide from Argon. Gets absolutely nothing. OP's down though. Addo as well, and Onside Gaming, they take the 1-for-2 trade. They do not come out on top, but they do have 101 meters on the board now.
Good connection for Dodo with that tidal blast. Gets the job done, but they got a long way back. Still over 5 minutes on the clock, though, and Kitsune rush advantage for the next fight. Kellen has that Primal very soon, though, so an opportunity. If Kellen can get in, maybe force this Kitsune rush and get out, they'll be pretty happy with that trade overall Onside Gaming. So, once again, eyes over to Kellen. Oh, we got Faith isolated early.
Oh, he's blocking both backliners and he has the Primal Rage. I think he might just pull the Rage. Might even not need it. Wu-Chan TP's back to main, but Kellen is once again on the case. Eyes in the back of his head. Card has been pushed to the point that there's no close spawns on for Onside right now, but there are no trades, so it doesn't really make much of a difference. Onside again, back in control. Snowball just keeps on going. Now there's going to be Kitsune Rush only for Cheeseburger. It's going to be very difficult for them to counteract Kellen's Primal Rage here. And, Cheeseburger, I mean, I thought this was going to be a more competitive series. Map 1 was an absolute barn burner, but it feels like it slipped through. Kellen's even winning on Hazard.
Once you barn the burn, there's no barn left to burn. Primal comes out now from Kellen looking for more. A low HP Faith will be an easy opening for him. Now he's got eyes on the backline, but Kiriko's trying to get away. Don't know if there's a TP target. There is, but awfully low after it. Wu-Chan now turns his attention onto Farmer. Kellen gets the job done again, and Onside Gaming are pushing for the full cap now.
Yeah, I mean, the full push in not much time at all, in all honesty. Thank you very much for the anonymous gift sub to Harris. Welcome, Harris. Love your work with Overwatch TV, and I'm sure I'll love your work with the NHS in a few years as well. Addo in stealth. Does not have the EMP. You can see Faith in the backline, and Addo's dead. So stealth didn't do much for him. Kellen is touching the spawn door right now, but it looks like Cheeseburger, they bought themselves one more shot at this one. Opener taking a lot of damage as well, but Dodo, I mean, he's, oh my days. Dodo, he's back. Yeah.
He's so back, and they need it right now because Cheeseburger are clinging on to their lives in this series. There's a pulse bomb attempt from Knife in the back. That finds nothing. Knife is going to try and preserve his life here, but they're looking for him, but I don't think Cheeseburger can find him right now. Instead, they'll turn their attention forward as we get into 2 support ults versus 2 support ults. Eyes on to Faith for who he's going to use this tidal blast on. Expectation will be on Argon or Dodo. You can see they're still wary of Knife behind, but they can really just go forward with this Tidal Blast. Looking for the opportunity now. Wu-Chan trying to poke his way in, but Irony wins for long range duel. And that's for Kitsune Rush down as well. They go with Blade instead anyway, beat out from Opener. They rotate away from that one, hack onto the Blade. Tidal Blast to keep Dodo alive, but he's low on cooldowns. Can he find a connect? They go in, EMP onto Farmer as he dives in. It hits all of the front line. Addo cleans up one, but Faith has got the angle. He's traded it, but they're also low. The front line is falling, and ONSIDE Gaming going to win the big ult exchange.
They win the big ult clash. Farmer, Wu-Chan, Argon, they've all got ults for next, but ultimately, Cheeseburger, they need to win fights. They can't just go even with close spawns disabled. They're down 126 meters. It's not quite Avril theory yet. We've still got 6 meters until the result is actually sealed in stone. But Wu-Chan right now, I mean, he's just going to TP back, peel for Faith and Knife. I mean, he's behind enemy lines at the moment. Argon, Dodo, everyone's actually turning around to peel for Knife. They might be able to take him down here. You can see Dodo's on the chase.
Yeah, Argon's gone forward instead, though, so Knife's been repelled for now. Kitsune Rush trade coming up on point, but Farmer has the Primal Rage to layer into that. Kellen's not far behind. Irony starts. Farmer's going to Primal in exchange, giving Wu-Chan and Kitsune Rush advantage as the 1-for-1 trade comes through. Opportunity, though, they need Kellen to get this Primal up. Farmer dives in, looking for a little bit more with the tail end. Dodo's going to get hacked, has to try and dash back into a wall, though. But here comes Kellen. Another Primal, eyes on the backline, looking for him, chasing Faith around. Faith trying to give him the jukes. He's given him as well. Can't connect onto that one. Kellen's still looking for it. Farmer's in a corner. He's 1 HP in the air as well. Defensive Kitsune Rush keeps Farmer alive somehow. Cheeseburger, they've weathered the storm. They've pushed back, but ONSIDE, they kited well afterwards.
There's an insane turnaround from Cheeseburger, in all honesty. Half of their team at about 20 HP, but they've all managed to get out. Kellen now jumps deep, gets headshotted by the Kiri on the way out the door. Back to full HP. He's got that healing bubble. He's got a couple of supports giving him the business, but end of the day, ONSIDE Gaming, I mean, the next ult layer for them is going to be an EMP or a beat. Suzu's out again. The chase is on once more. Knife pushing forward. Kellen blocking support angle, and that will take down Farmer. Jumps further, forces the TP out, but the cart, it's been stolen away by Dodo. Huge play from the young buck.
Dash is out as well, regroups with his team. If he can live here as well, it's a huge respite for Cheeseburger to get themselves back into this one. Problem is, still an EMP to worry about, still a beat round the corner, but Faith has the Tidal Blast right now. If they can find a connection early, there is a timing for Cheeseburger.
Faith pops the Tidal Blast, sclaps it onto Opener, takes him down. Opium was close to that beat as well, but still ONSIDE can turn this one. They do still have the EMP. You can see Kelledy's resetting towards the Mega. They're going to go for another fight, perhaps resetting even up to the high ground here as Kellen jumps again. Cheeseburger, they're so balled up though, they need to be very careful about this EMP. Dash out from Dodo, he's trying to catch somebody over in the Mega Room. Fight's actually happening up on the high ground right now. Addy's going to take the opportunity to steal the cart. Knife hits a pulse bomb, but gets nothing for it. TP or Suzu clears it. EMP on the ground from Addo. It's caught Farmer and Dodo. 20 seconds remain, Xavier. Closing on last fight.
Primal now from Kellen as well. They just want to finish it here, and now the fight really felt like it was a one after that EMP. But he's going to juggle Faith around. Still getting the double pocket though, so actually Faith having a hard time finishing this kill. Irony will help him out at the end. Wu-Chan now comes out. Dash in from Dodo with displayed forces for Kitsune Rush. Opener still has the beat for this final push. Not a single trade. Farmer desperate. The payload's not even there though. They can't get close to it. And a 3-0 for ONSIDE. In what really felt like it could and maybe should have been a much closer series.
Yeah, I thought that this one was going to be a dogfight, and on map 1 it really felt like we were going to be delivered a good game today, but instead OWCS Korea they're just going to go and give us the treat of 3 consecutive 3-0s with absolutely no signs of life past the first map for any series. So thanks Craig for rigging the schedule for the day to give us absolute maximum time between Korea and EMEA, which means that now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours to kill without going offline.
Craig wants to see the quick play.
Oh, Craig, how am I going to play 5 hours of quick play, man? Like, I might have to learn a whole new thing about Stadium. I might have to play 5 hours of Stadium. Like, I could... Oh, 5 hours is insane, dude. I haven't even been live for 5 hours yet.
Yeah, it's not even close to 5 hours, actually, is it?
Yeah. Kellen gets player of the match.
Fair.
Viewer roster review. Yeah, I'll do the viewer roster review. This is the same as you asking me to post the private coaching videos, man. Like, it's just...
Oh, is this people's fantasy rosters? Actually, you know what?
I made a channel for
that
people's fantasies.
That will keep you going well. Because it's...
You think so?
Yeah, like... Because what happens is once you start reviewing a couple, everyone piles in, you know, with their rosters as well. So it becomes like you get like a huge, you get a backlog very quickly, I reckon.
First time play from I Am Stroogs. Well, I guess if you want me to review your fantasy rosters, you can jump into the Discord. We have a fantasy channel, and I'll just go top to bottom with it, so we can, you know, presumably be here all day, all night, like just the longest haul you've ever seen. First, I'll queue up some words, though. We've got a long night ahead of us. Get a stadium coach. I'll literally have all the slop in the world. But yeah, we'll get a bit of this going. We'll get some marbles going. So some words, some marbles, and so many hours ahead of us. So time to burn, really.
What am I doing now? I think I was going to do something.
You're going to rerun, right? You got a dishwasher?
Oh no, I think
Marbles
you
greater
know,
than words?
I fixed that yesterday. So you know how I was like, I struggled with it before the stream all morning, and then just did a test cycle and all of that, but I still had to get it back into the hole. And then you know how sometimes you just come back to a problem after a while. I come back to the problem, and you know, it's like, oh, what if I try this? And I tried it like, I don't know how to describe it, but I tried lifting it in a slightly different way, and just first timed it. I was like, it was such, it was so satisfying after all the struggles to just be like, and then still that little bit of regret of like, if you just did this for first time, none of this problem would have existed. You know, you would have just got it out, put it back in, no problem.
It's like Dark Souls boss theory, dude. Like, you'll spend 5 hours on a boss dying and dying and dying. You'll give up. You'll come back the next day, one shot, two shot, something like that. You know, you just one pump it with a fresh mind. You just need fresh eyes on the issue sometimes. Thanks for watching on YouTube if you did, by the way. The YouTube stream will, of course, go live again when we start with EMEA and NA, because we're always multi-streaming. But for now, I'll kill the YouTube stream so that we can actually fill the 5-hour break period with real, honest slop. So thanks for watching on YouTube if you did. See you in about 5 hours. Bang. Oh, Minjay.
Well, if you want as well, if you're not going to be streaming on YouTube, if you want some slop, the frag videos are probably to go. Because I whitelisted you on Twitch a while ago, but YouTube was like yesterday.
Yeah, I'll watch it. Look at Discord fantasy rosters. I will. Hey, Sile, how you doing? But yeah, we got hours to kill, lads, so we'll be here a while.
Yeah, I might go have some lunch, watch the football. When's the first game on? And then
mate,
come
play
back and lock in. Oh, it's international weekend? Piss off. What am I going to watch? Ireland versus Hungary? No one's going to watch that.
Why are we island phobic?
I'm just look, it's just in football terms. Same other World Cup, right? You would like the Overwatch World Cup. You'd look at certain fixtures and you just go, not for me.
Fair enough. Review the rosters. I'm going to Gigalore. I'll let the race run. I'll leave you with Xavier for a moment because he's clearly in a position right now to keep entertaining you. He's not leaving, and I'll be back in a minute. I need some water. I need piss. See you, Xavi.
See ya. For anyone who doesn't understand the Ireland-Hungary comparison, the easiest way to think of it in Overwatch terms is imagine if Ireland's Overwatch team played Hungary's Overwatch team, right? So, Tomafin's on the website as well. Cheers, Tom. It's going round. He's dual tabbing it. Island phobic. What do you want me to do? Ziad is live. Big Z. Game's done. Yeah, Korea is done. EMEA North America are going to start a little bit later. I don't want to get too lost in the weeds of the fixtures because we'll come back and do a bit more of a proper pre-show. Same for North America. I'll do power rankings and stuff for this as well. And Night Mask. And then we'll do my fantasy roster as well because boy, do I have some thinking to do. Boy, do I have some thinking to do. Is that a roster? I'm actually more convinced by the Rhino gamble than I am Scissors, but I'm not going down this rabbit hole now because the rabbit hole will exist later. Where can I find the link to bid one roster? !fantasy, or you can go to pardon me, owtv.gg, and then hit the fantasy button, and that'll take you through to the fantasy website. Set up your account, start building your roster immediately. And yeah, if you're looking for any updates in terms of, you know, news about price changes, news about who the most transferred in players are, who are team of the week, everything like that. All of that is going to be on the OWTV GG Twitter. So follow that, stay up to date with all the updates, both from fantasy and any sort of interviews or news content we push out as well, plus all of the frag videos as well. I think once Max is back, the thing I want to leave you with, maybe he's going to watch it as well, but this week 1 highlights by Rowan was actually mega, and it's currently in a criminally underviewed situation. So
is it on your YouTube channel? On OWCS YouTube channel?
It is, yeah. Criminally underviewed. So
okay, let's check it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the rerun. If you want to watch that video, go hit Max. Hopefully Max likes it as well. Otherwise, maybe Rowan will kill himself, but that's fine.
Yeah. Good luck, Rowan.
Got vouchers. All right. End the YouTube stream. I'll hit the rerun on the main stream. Obviously, if you miss any of the games, feel free to catch up on that. Or go watch Max. All you need to do is know the word !play, and then know all the rest of the words in the English language as you play WordGuess games.
Lovely.